What if I told you that most of your stress comes from one simple problem? You're living for other people's approval. You worry about what people think. You overthink conversations. You compare yourself to others. You try to please everyone. And yet, no matter how hard you try, someone will always criticize you. In today's video, we're exploring a life-changing book called The Courage to be Disliked. This book challenges many of the beliefs we've been taught about happiness, relationships, and success. And by the end of this video, you might completely rethink the way you live your life. Welcome to Pageant. Today we're diving into one of the most thought-provoking books I've ever read, The Courage to be Disliked by Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. The book is based on the psychology of Alfred Adler and is written as a conversation between a philosopher and a young man. The young man believes life is unfair. The philosopher believes anyone can change. What follows is a powerful discussion about freedom, happiness, and personal responsibility. Let's explore the book's biggest lessons. Lesson 1. Your past doesn't control your future. One of the most shocking ideas in the book is this: you are not defined by your past. Most people explain their lives through their experiences. I have anxiety because of my childhood. I can't trust people because I was hurt before. I'm not confident because I was always criticized. The philosopher disagrees. He argues that while the past influences us, it does not determine our future. He gives a simple example. Imagine two people who had difficult childhoods. One grows up to become kind and successful. The other becomes bitter and angry. Same past, different outcome. Why? Because ultimately, we choose how we respond to our experiences. This doesn't mean trauma isn't real. It means we are not prisoners of our history. So, the lesson to take is that your past just explains you, and it does not define you. Lesson 2. All problems are relationship problems. This is perhaps the most famous idea in the book. According to Adler, all problems are interpersonal relationship problems. Think about it. Embarrassment, jealousy, competition, rejection, loneliness. Most emotional pain involves other people. Many of our struggles come from comparing ourselves to others. Someone gets promoted. Someone earns more money. Someone has a better body. Someone seems happier. And suddenly, we feel inadequate. The book teaches that comparison is a trap. There will always be someone ahead of you. The goal isn't to be better than others. The goal is to become better than the person you were yesterday. So the lesson to take is, comparison steals peace. Growth creates it. Lesson 3. Stop seeking approval. This lesson alone can change your life. Most people spend years trying to be liked by everyone. They say yes when they want to say no. They hide their opinions. They constantly worry about judgment. Why? Because they want approval. But here's the truth. No matter what you do, some people won't like you. And that's okay. The book argues that freedom begins when you stop living for other people's expectations. Imagine trying to please every person you meet. It's impossible. Someone will think you're too quiet. Someone will think you're too loud. Someone will think you're too ambitious. Someone will think you're not ambitious enough. You cannot control other people's opinions. You can only control your actions. So, the lesson to take is, the price of freedom is accepting that not everyone will like you. Lesson 4. Separate tasks. This is one of the most practical concepts in the entire book. The philosopher calls it the separation of tasks. Here's what it means. Ask yourself, whose problem is this? Suppose you study hard for an exam. Your task is to prepare. The result is not fully under your control. Or imagine you express your opinion honestly. Your task is to speak honestly. Whether people agree is their task. Many people suffer because they try to control things that belong to others. The book teaches us to focus on our responsibilities and let others handle theirs. This creates enormous peace of mind. So, the lesson to take is to do your part. Let go of what isn't yours to control. Lesson 5. Happiness comes from contribution. Most people believe happiness comes from success. A bigger salary, a bigger house, more recognition. The book offers a different perspective. It suggests that true happiness comes from feeling useful. Humans naturally want to contribute. We want to know that our existence matters. Think about the moments when you've helped someone. Maybe you gave advice to a friend, helped a family member, taught someone a skill. Those moments often feel more meaningful than buying something new. The philosopher says, happiness grows when we focus less on ourselves and more on contributing to others. So the lesson to take is, a meaningful life is built through contribution, not comparison. Lesson 6. Live in the present. Many people live in one of two places, the past or the future. They regret what happened or worry about what might happen. The book encourages us to focus on the present moment. Life is not a destination. It's a series of moments. Imagine driving while staring only at the rearview mirror. You'd crash. The same thing happens when we constantly live in the past. The present is where life actually happens. So, the lesson to take is, the only moment you can truly live is this one. What I liked about the book is that this book challenges conventional thinking. It doesn't offer easy answers. Instead, it forces readers to question their assumptions. The concepts of approval seeking, comparison, and separating tasks are especially powerful. Many readers describe this book as uncomfortable, and that's exactly why it's valuable. Sometimes growth begins when our beliefs are challenged. The Courage to be Disliked is not just a book about psychology. It's a book about freedom. The freedom to stop chasing approval. The freedom to stop comparing yourself. The freedom to take responsibility for your own life. Its central message is simple. You don't need everyone's approval to be happy. You only need the courage to live according to your own values. It's one of the rare books that can genuinely change how you see yourself and the world around you. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Page On. And here's a question for you. What's one thing you would do differently if you stopped worrying about other people's opinions? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, keep turning pages. Keep moving forward. Page On. Every page moves you forward.